Hello everyone, welcome back to World of Warcraft Dragonflight, featuring a Magar Hunter. If you're new here, feel free to enjoy the relaxing commentary of today's episode in the background. And as always, I hope you are all doing well, and I thank you for joining me today. It means a lot. In the previous episode, we aided Rathian and Celestra with the Jaredin at Scalecracker Keep, and Sendrax with the primalists that infested the Lifebinder Conservatory. We've since been directed towards the Ruby Life Shrine in the south, where we picked up dragon riding for the very first time. And that is where we begin for today, as we wrap up the rest of our training. Let's get back into it.
The sky calls.
Sometimes you'll need to travel longer distances. If you don't need to travel up and over any obstacles, using Surge Forward is the easiest way to maintain a good forward speed to prevent yourself from plummeting out of the sky. Follow the rings again to your destination and use Surge Forward when prompted to maintain your speed.
See you up there.
Let's see how many more of these tutorials we have left. Still haven't learned anything particularly new or interesting yet.
How fare the winds today?
Those are the basics of riding a Drake. You are doing quite well. Now, I would like to introduce you to some of the others involved in this adventure. We have made a home for ourselves over at the Skytop Observatory. Solormu will be able to help guide you there. Speak to him when you feel ready to take to the skies. See you there.
Keep your feet off the ground.
You have a bright future.
Looks like we're going to participate in a race, our very first. Let's check this out. Allow me to illuminate the way to Skytop Observatory for you. And if I might offer some wisdom to help you on your journey, use Surge Forward early to help boost your speed. Passing through green orbs will replenish your vigor. At the end, you will need to use Skyward Ascent to go upwards.
Come to the Skytop Observatory. I will introduce you to others who can provide you with information about the other wondrous things you may do with your Drake.
Let's do it. And we have made it to the Skytop Observatory. Another questing hub, perhaps? Let's find out a little bit more. I have a feeling we'll head back to the Ruby Life Shrine, though. We've got a ton of stuff to take care of over there.
Caught a good wind stream lately?
I suppose I was so eager to show you on our foundation here, I may have flown a bit too fast. My apologies. There is not much to look at for the moment, as it has been a long time since someone inhabited these terraces. However, we will make them our home once again. Now, let us introduce you to everyone.
Fair skies and strong winds.
Looks like we can get some new customizations for the Proto Drake if we choose. Alright, so we'll meet up with Glensera and use the Rostrum of Transformation to customize our Drake.
Sarah oversees the rostrum of transformation. Talk to her about how your dragon can adapt to new, unique forms.
Charmed. Go.
Very cool, so we can customize our Drake. We've already done this a little bit with the Winding Slither Drake. And hopefully we can unlock some more customizations as we go. Although, it won't be long before we can actually utilize any other mount in the entire game. Once the War Within pre-patch drops, I believe that is when we'll pick up Skyriding for every other mount in the game. So we're not going to play around with the customizations too much. I'd rather pick and choose what we want later on.
How fare the winds today?
As you explore the Dragon Isles, you will discover even more varied and unique appearances for your dragon riding companion.
Fair skies and strong winds.
So this is teaching us how to collect dragon glyphs. I don't think we're going to go through with this section. I don't think it's necessary, as that entire system is going to be streamlined once the War Within comes out. It might even be during the pre-patch. We'll see. So we're not going to waste our time with it. Let's head back to the Ruby Life Shrine and start dealing with all of the other quests that we have. We're going to pay particular note to this icon here. The Mandate of the Red, as this is probably going to be one of our primary campaign-related quests. So let's get back there now. Believe this is where we need to be.
I never gave up hope.
Let's speak with Zeus.
Aspects watch over you. Each egg requires careful supervision to reach their full potential. We provide that care.
Right, and then we speak to the next one.
Aspect's grace shine down. The blue Dragonflight has endured terrible losses as of late. We must help them recover.
And another one.
Have you brought good tidings? Hope.
I have lived to see them the water that feeds into the Ruby Life Shrine flows from the wellspring beneath Tierhold. These sacred waters nurture the eggs in our care. The waters flow again.
I hope you've grown to appreciate what we do here. I
What do you
have.
mean the whelplings do not want to fly? This should be second nature to them.
We got some new gloves in the process. Let's go ahead and pick up our next quest.
Oh, I am glad you are here.
The dragons were gone from the Isles for quite some time. To tell you the truth, some of our skills have atrophied as they were passed down from generation to generation. These whelps should be easy to teach, yet we are having some trouble wrangling them. Say, I have seen that even Majordomo Silistra trusts you with the most crucial tasks. Would you lend us your aid and help one of our young? To guide a whelp to eliminate 12 agitated weedlings and other stuff. This is also giving us a new customization as well.
Be careful out there.
Alright, let's head over there and help the whelp out. Well, we've taken control of the whelp itself. Let's slay this restless gust. We'll deal with the weeds and everything else.
You have instructed this young one well, adventurer. As they grow and prosper, so shall the shrine.
Alright, very good. Let's turn this one in. We'll see where it takes us. I'm trying to keep on the main story as much as possible. And I'm pretty sure this is still
I can help you thrive here, mortal.
the way to go.
Your rival is not always your enemy.
Renown 4 with Dragon Isle supplies. I don't know what that means exactly. Hopefully that's a good thing. We still kind of haven't figured out this whole track that we've got here. Seems like there's quite a lot though. It doesn't look like we have any further quests to pick up here, so I suppose we'll start taking care of some of the side quests until something else happens. We have already been instructed to take care of the dungeon, it seems. The Ruby Life Band, so maybe we can queue up for that and take on our first dungeon as well. Assuming this is the Ruby Life Pools. Not sure how long it'll take to find a group, so let's move on and pick something else. Let's worry about Garden Party now.
The Isles have awakened.
The legend says she only sings it for those who prove their devotion to life. I've been tending to this garden for years, and I think my plants and I are finally ready. I'll start setting up by the pool here. You can help me with the harvest. Gather seed pods from beneath the bushes, dragon flowers from sunny fields, and dragon fruit from high in the trees. You can borrow my old rake to help with those. And watch out, sometimes the foliage can be feisty. Alright, so
May
we've
the
got
flights protect.
quite the grocery list here. I think we've collected all the ingredients. Let's head back.
I never gave up hope.
Well, at least the animals seem to enjoy my work. Maybe the legend was never real at all.
Go with the aspects. We serve once more.
I've never seen Okora this upset. Usually she's as sunny as her flowers, but that legend means a lot to her. She talks about it all the time. I don't know a lot about plants, but I don't think frogs would cheer up anyone but me. But north of here, there's a quiet spot where I do my thinking. Hornswog Hollow. Maybe we can find something to cheer her up there, or try to formulate a plan to help.
Honor all dragons.
Let's head over to the new area and see what we can do. Let's see, where are we heading? Down this way. Looks like we have an additional quest we can pick up.
The future is ours to forge.
I knew joining the Dragonscale expedition meant venturing into dangerous territory, but I was not expecting to fight off elementals. Our dig site at the Life Vault ruins is in complete disarray. Stone monstrosities are rising up out of the ground. We called in an elementalist to consult, but I believe she will need all the help she can get. Perhaps you can help her. Our camp is just across the river.
May you ever walk in moonlight.
I feel like we're getting pulled into all sorts of different directions right now. We'll have to check that out in a little bit. First, let's deal with Huddle at the Hollow.
I have lived to see them return.
As much as I want to cheer up Akora, taking care of these poor frogs is a bigger priority. For the red dragonflight, preserving life always comes first.
For dragonkind.
Oh, those hornswogs make me so mad. They're big, greedy bullies. Just because the place is named after them doesn't mean they get to jump all around and eat everything smaller than them. Here, use my jar of fireflies. It's a frog minder's best friend. It'll calm the frogs enough that you can collect them, and we can get them out of harm's way. And if any hornswogs get in your way, don't be afraid to bully them back.
Aspects watch over you.
Looks like our queue has popped for the Ruby Life pools. Let us enter our first dungeon as marksmanship. This should be interesting.
Alexstrasza charged us with protecting the life pools from the primalists. I pray they have not infiltrated too deeply. Ensure the eggs are safe and eliminate any threat on these sacred grounds.
Something we'll have to get used to if we do plan on playing marksmanship throughout the war within.
Protect Melidrusa! She must continue her work. Allow them no further.
If only you could have understood the righteousness of our call. I will not allow you to disturb Melidrusa's work. Medusa, I have failed.
My allies sacrificed themselves so that I could return these eggs to their natural... You will not interfere! Ice consume you! I am sorry, but I need your strength, little ones! No, miserable.
We did pretty good there, although things are getting crushed
Good work,
pretty
champion.
quickly.
Now that you have secured the pools below, I require your aid above.
Let's take the dragons above. Yeah, True Shot is definitely very powerful when it basically consumes the entire boss fight.
The exposed life pools are in grave danger. A powerful primalist is attempting to burn all the nesting areas. You must clear them to get to her. I will keep watch from above while I confront the dragon who is leading this assault.
Quickly, take the eggs! Save as many as you can!
Well done. You have secured the first pool. Now see to the others. Keep clearing them out. Do not let the primalists desecrate this hallowed space. You are almost to the master of these minions. Hurry onwards, champion. The last pool is safe. She is exposed. Attack that primalist before she can summon reinforcements.
I will honor the sacrifice of my allies and burn through you myself! Erupt with their... You cannot escape the heat! Snuffed out too soon.
Definitely forgot to pay attention a little bit there.
Vile monster! I protected these life
Got hit by a
pools.
couple of mechanics.
No!
Your false queen cannot stop us. We are the truth.
Hey, we've seen you before.
Hakat Divine.
My pleasure. Two is better than one. Help me, Kairaka. Take her.
That was rough. It was a good, quick, very quick learning experience.
Thank you, champion. The life pools are safe for the moment, but the primalists are still a threat. We must be vigilant, lest we be caught off guard again.
Hoping we picked up the objective that we needed from this place. We need the Ruby Life Band. I don't know where this is located. Looks like some sort of piece of jewelry, though. Wonder where we could have missed it. It's not on the final boss, clearly, so it must be somewhere else in the dungeon. It's pretty typical for that to be the case, that we blow through the dungeon a little bit too quickly. We don't exactly get to stop and figure out what the objective actually is from these quests. I do see it on the map, though. Seems to be right over here. Hopefully there's nothing else in our way. Looks like we've cleared out everything. There we go. Let's pick that up. And now we should be able to exit. Let's just make sure we don't actually turn this in over at the dragons here at the final boss. It doesn't look like it. So let us leave the dungeon. We'll see if we can turn this one in. But we'll wait until we're back at the life shrine to see where we can turn this in. I wonder where we got it in the first place. Somebody back at the Wingrest Embassy, I believe, gave this to us. Turn to the Dragon Scale base camp. Don't know if we've ever been to the... Yeah, that's over by the Anaran Plains. So we'll turn that in once we get to it. For now, let's worry about Hornswog Hollow and the frogs nearby. Well, we're about halfway done with pacifying these frogs. And while it may seem a little bit bland overall, as far as the zone is concerned, I totally get the theme now. The red Dragonflight is always about life and preserving it. And so I suppose this does make a lot of sense. To be helping all the wildlife, keeping the elementals in check, and all of the above. We've collected our frogs. Let's get back and turn this one in.
The waters flow again.
Phew, all the frogs we helped are in the carrier.
Aspects watch over you.
All the frogs are rounded up. I guess we're taking the frogs to Akora anyway. They'll be safe at the life pools until the hornswogs get bored and move on. Well, I guess we didn't find anything to cheer up Akora. I hope she understands.
Until we meet again.
Looks like we're going to return to the life pools to release the frogs. I guess that's down here. I'm not sure where we end up going with all of this. Let's deal with Disastrous Detour across the river, the additional quest that we picked up over here.
Tell me of your travels.
Thank you for coming. The expedition is in desperate need of your help.
May your days bring you joy.
Wow, I'm gonna need a lot of help to get out of this mess.
Oh, hello. I hope to see you again soon.
I've worked with many elementals as a shaman, but I've never seen any this aggressive. The expedition discovered a Titan vault here, but a barrier protects the inner chamber. When we tried to dispel the barrier, I think we triggered some kind of security system. There were suddenly angry elementals everywhere. Many explorers were working in the dig site when the elementals attacked. Many of them are trapped, and none of them are fighters. Please go down into the dig site and help them retreat.
Travel safe. Farewell.
The Earth Elementals are not just trying to repel us, they're destroying artifacts and equipment too. It's as though they've been programmed to destroy anything Titan. We're holding them off, but we can't continue to study this site while they're here. Please help us push them back so we can have some exploring room.
May your days bring you joy.
I'm going down to the vault to establish a new safe perimeter. Once you've dealt with the elementals, see me at the vault. Very well.
What can I do for you? Have a good one.
Hey! Very well then.
And you are?
Well met. See you around.
You got my attention.
We've cleared the Lifebolt ruins of the elementals and saved some of the excavators.
Welcome. Farewell.
Everyone's safely within our new perimeter. Thank you.
Travel safe. I hope to see you again soon.
That should be enough to solidify our position here. Good work.
May your days bring you joy.
So we got an epic upgrade out of that for our belt. Very nice. And I can feel the elemental energy stored within this orb. You may have found a solution to our troubles here.
Farewell.
The Orb of Primal Stone is a fortuitous find, but Acadia and Tashara have conflicting hypotheses regarding the barrier. I have my own hypothesis. Perhaps with more elemental orbs, an answer will become clearer. One of the explorers saw an oversized water elemental in a nearby cave. Defeat the elemental, and perhaps you will find another orb.
Travel safe. How are you?
Elemental orbs, eh? If there's earth, there's bound to be fire. The primalists over near Tai Hornswog nests are reshaping the land with lava. If anyone has an interest in the orb of primal flames, it'd be them. Take them out and see if they have anything useful.
Off with you. Yes.
Air is a powerful element. It cuts through stone and fills sails to take us where we need to go. My hypothesis is that air will be the most effective at removing this barrier. It's simple, really. My scouts report they found the Orb of Primal Gales. Scout Rittel can lead you to it. You can find them near the Hornswog Hollow quickly.
Farewell.
So we got air, water, and fire. Each of these three believe that their respective orb will bring this barrier down. I have a feeling that all three are going to be necessary. And it looks like we've got a bit more rain today. So it looks like we're going back to Hornswog Hollow, as well as some of these other ones. Let's look for the Orb of Primal Waves first, to the east. Let's see, would I have to go down below? Certainly what it looks like. We've got another Vulpir here named Zakori.
What did you bring me?
Want the honor of assisting world-renowned head geologist of the Dragonscale expedition? That's right, I'm exactly who you think I am. And I'm in a bind. I was pursuing this river for new sedimentary samples, but then the water started to walk away with the most interesting pieces of silt. I have here my patented water entrapment device, but it's in desperate need of someone to march around and siphon those elementals into it. Think you're up to the task?
One day at a time, friend. Hi there.
Be quick. Be clever.
Suppose that we are up to the task. Let's take this. And we'll throw this at a glimmering stream. It looks like we're going to be taking on water elementals in the process. We've already retrieved the Orb of Primal Waters. Let's finish up the rest of this little side mission. Alright, we've ciphered the glittery streams. Let's turn this one in and move on to the next orb.
Need something? Remember, everything has its use.
Yes, that's it. That's the composition I was looking for. Thank you. Finally, someone knows when to listen to me. Do me a favor and don't mention this to anyone back at base camp. Got it? My thesis is still in progress, and I'm supposed to be writing about volcanic sedimentary sources. I'm sure you can understand, yeah?
Take care of yourself. No one else will.
I think we're going to head back to Hornswogg Hollow. Looks like both of the orbs are reasonably close to each other. We've got this little fiery area here. I don't see an additional quest nearby. Is there anything down here that we should be aware of? Or are we simply just taking out everything in the nearby area? Collected our primal flame fragments. Now we just need to get the orb, I believe. We speak with Scout Rital first, that's right. And they're supposed to help us in finding the orb.
We defend this world together.
Where is the orb now?
Together, we are High Mountain.
Francisco had it a second ago. He's just up ahead. This is actually tougher than it looks. We could use dragon riding to get through this. It's more fun to run through.
What would you ask of death?
I had the orb in my hands. It spun me in circles and made all these whirlwinds.
Beware.
The orb is on the ledge over there. Please get the whirlwinds to stop. If I hit another, I'm gonna... I think we all understand where that's going. Yep, I can see the orb in the distance. Let's play some Frogger. And let's grab it. Beautiful. That was easy enough. Now, I believe we've got one more orb still to get somewhere, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't see it on our map. I would think that you wouldn't have to go too far to get it, though. Well, let's return back. And see what our quest givers say.
Greetings. I hope to see you again soon. May your days bring you joy. Farewell.
Teshara stays above many tasks, preferring to delegate. I can see why the Orb of Primal Gales interests her. I'll hold on to it for now.
Travel safe. I hope to see you again soon.
Acadia had a lead on the Orb of Primal Flames. Have you found it? Yes, we have.
May your days bring you joy.
It is as vibrant and fiery as Acadia. I will hold on to it for now.
Travel safe.
Did the elemental have another orb?
Farewell.
We must be like water, ready to adapt. Thank you for bringing the Orb of Primal Waves to me. And we're going to get a ring out of this.
I hope to see you again soon.
We now have 4 elemental orbs. Let us see which hypothesis proves fruitful.
Farewell. Travel safe.
I am ready. Let's test each of our orbs on the barrier. Acadia is first. And Teshara is next. Of course, it's going to be a combination of all 4, naturally. And the barrier is down.
Tell me of your travels.
My original hypothesis stands firm. The elements are more effective together.
May your days bring you joy.
Now that the barrier is down, let's explore the vault. And we're going to get a trinket out of this one.
I hope to see you again soon.
Interesting. Got a tablet here. And now we're going to turn this one in.
Oh, hello.
There's a lot to examine in the vault, but we should start small to be safe first.
Farewell.
I think we'll be alright now. Thank you. It's time for the expedition to dig deeper. Just a little shaman humor. Too soon?
May your days bring you joy.
We upgraded the trinket as well to epic. That is fantastic. Alright, it looks like we are done with the Life Vault ruins for the time being. So we've got quite a few different ways we can go from here. We'll have to figure that out in the next one, though. That's going to do it for me for today's episode, and it will be the final episode recorded before the War Within pre-patch. So from this point forward, we are going to be flying through levels 62 to 70. I don't believe we'll be seeing all of the Dragon Isles experience before the next expansion releases, but we'll try to see the remainder of the Waking Shores at the bare minimum. Also, worth mentioning, our class for the War Within is not yet set in stone. While marksmanship certainly is looking fairly appealing at this point, my typical main, the Death Knight, is looking rather epic for the new expansion, so I'm going to have a tough decision to make regarding which character we'll level first. We'll cross that path once we get there, though. In the meantime, as always, I really appreciate every single one of you for watching, and I will see you in the pre-patch. Bye for now.